Strategy as old as time, as actually the early gank is going to be Haru coming up here. ADD's in a lot of trouble, getting stunned up by that hook shot. Flashing away, is going to trade 2 for 1 on the flashes, but First Blood will go over to Haru very early on.
At the same time, Beyond went to the Raptors, so wouldn't have been in position to chasing down.
He's going in the dive and he gets it. What the hell? That's a 1-for-1 trade, getting double flash too.
For KSV, the game's definitely not over, and yeah, this is the turret dive.
There's no flash, even with the ward. That's the knock up into the seismic shove, and Kive might be saying goodbye, but ADD, they went a little bit too far. They want that last kill. They will get it.
Rolled through for MVPs. Haru 4th and 1st place. I'll hold the point.
Yeah, ADD in a bit of trouble here. He is a tanky
Watch for that
Scion.
passive, though.
He's trying to ult away. The drifting from the Scion. Can he get away? I think he might be able to.
No.
Oh, we got the Azir coming in. Maybe some magic where he can get executed, though. He's going to use the blasting plant and try to get executed here on the turret. Oh, he's
going for it.
He's getting out of here.
Haru yet. The ult.
Oh! ADD gets out. What a beast!
Well, flash also, by the way.
Ruler trying to get out of here. He's going to show. Here comes the Weaver's Wall. Going to get in front of that one. And the flash, and Ruler doesn't even flash away. Beyond too quick, and Core JJ getting hit by the seismic shove. I feel like this tilt is spreading to other lanes,
Yeah, you never want to use the T word because it's such a proud team. It's the world champions. Their mindset has always been one of their cornerstones, but everything that could have gone wrong has. How about a bonus kill?
Not going to wall or anything like that. Just wants to get some poke down. Beyond thinking about an engager on the Haru, is taking a bit of damage himself. Not going to go for it. Will be forced to be devoured, but interestingly enough, they zone out KSV and they get some nice damage here. And even the seismic shove onto Ruler, but look at that, the Talia just way too out in the front is going to be chunked down. But in the end, it will be Pilot goes down, and eventually Ian does trade one back.
Prison as
they're going
the Devour was unavailable.
Observer needs to get on it, and it looks like that should be the kill into the Devourer. They just need to save Beyond from here. And Max,
he wants more.
Tom Kench could go for a second one here. They have no idea. Now Core JJ comes in, helps out with the tank. Even Crown can get in there. ADD cannot get in, and that wall is just going to potentially lead to Ian doing a bit of damage here in the front line. He's got some help now. Crown in a bit of trouble, but that's Angelaniel coming out here. Looks like Crown is going to get out eventually, but the taste is on. 1 kill goes in here. Ian looking for more. Looks like it should just be 2 on the back end for that Baron.
And the split push. Haru gives up most of his life bar at the start, and there's no information at all for the side of MVP. Ian eventually intuits it, but by the time he even gap closes, he doesn't even get into the pit before the smite is complete. There's not a lot of gold on the side of KSV, so there was kills on the back end, but no ability to chase them down. A very long delay on killing Crown because Ian, like we mentioned, went heal instead of the cleanse, so we'll CC'd up. Just 2 members go down. Only one of them really influential.
Beyond looking for a play here, but actually Haru coming in as well as the TP. He's going to grab that, but look at the damage coming out of Ian. Going to force Crown to get out of there, and now Pilot's going to join up, doing a bit of poke damage. They're going to commit to a TP.
Deep TP from Camille.
This is
it's an MVP Baron.
MVP. They're going to flip the dice here. Let's see what they can do. It's going to get pretty low. Can they actually stop the DPS? They're going to try to turn it, but Pilot in the back, he gets taken out by Kive, and the huge Emperor's Divine. See you later. Everybody on MVP is going to go down. A very unfortunate engage for MVP. Trying to force that Baron. KSV punish them hard. Out of Pilot, it's really going to be, let's try to turtle and get Pilot up to 6 items and have him be his own fountain laser. They're going to engage here on the Kive, though, who's going to have 3 stacks and be devoured, so bit of a mistake there, but he might just get out as he hook shots over the wall. Ian, though, wants to say no, and will do just that.
And the Roar of the Slayer. No banner of command going to be in this game as Scion drifts away.
ADD not messing around, even with a bunch of the tanky items he has.
There is also the outside chance they're able to pick up a big pick. Speaking of big picks,
they're going in. They're
taking
looking
the closest
for
target.
Haru, actually. They do have a decent amount of damage here, but the knockup now onto Beyond as they have to disengage.
MVP pushing up through mid. Remember that Camille has excellent flanking, but they don't have to respect that as she's in the face of the Scion for now. Turning onto the Tom Kench.
The grab here actually onto ground, but there's that stopwatch you were talking about. No doubt a trap is going to come in, but it actually doesn't get out to him. And Crown is going to disengage here. Now the front line of MVP is being chomped down. That's going to be the Tom Kench taken away. Meanwhile, we got ADD losing a fight against Camille, who's coming up, looking for Pilot, and that's going to be the grab. They are going to get that carry, and it should be the game here now for KSV as they get onto Caitlyn. They're looking for the end.
The Baron positioning wall was enough as QV cleans up another.
Yep, see you later. Going to take out that last carry and move in with this bottom wave. KSV saying we will not go down without a fight. They sub in Haru, look a bit better, just sticking with it after that rough early game in game number 1, and they are going to tie it up here. We're going to game 3.
This game represents so much for KSV. Core JJ staring intently at the screen. They know that if they lose here, their playoff hopes, which are still very decent, get more remote with a loss. They would move to 6-6, a 50% win rate after starting the season so fruitfully. I mean, they were 4-1 before any of this started happening. So KSV do hold strong. Big credit to the creative Baron call. I imagine that was a combination of Haru and Crown. But after an early game, they would want to forget. Baron spawns, they get the first Baron, and the good news rolls for KSV.
You can see that right after that game ended, there were smiles on nobody's faces, but eventually it pans over to QV. He's got like the tiniest little smirk, and then it goes back to Haru. It seems like spirits have been lifted just a bit, but they know that it's not over, especially after the loss they took in game number 1. They're saying, hey, we can lose to these guys. We got to take them very seriously in every single game.
So far the series has gone red side. That means that ADD could get creative again with a last pick. Who knows?
Definitely could happen. We're going to see you guys in just a bit for game number 3.